if you're looking for the best things to 3D print this month, then don't worry, I've got you covered. It takes hours to scroll through all of these sort of websites. I've done it for you, and here are 5 of my top picks for this month. So we're gonna start off with these, and this is a Vise that I 3D printed. This is a broken one because I assembled it wrong, so that's gonna go in the bin. But having a Vise is super useful when you do crafts and this sort of thing. This is a small one that you can pop on your desk, whether you want to glue it down somewhere or screw it on or anything, or whether you just use it as it is, it's completely up to you. This printed in less than 6 hours and is definitely something that I've been looking at getting. I actually wanted to get a regular old desk Vise, but thinking about it, this will probably cover most of the uses that I have, whether it's for gluing things together or whatever sort of job you may have. And this printed in quite a few different parts, and yes, I did mess up the initial build of it, but it really, when you understand like what you're looking at and you follow the like 3-step instructions, which will be linked in the description, of course, it's really easy to follow and it works really well. So you just screw this bit here to be able to tighten or loosen the actual Vise itself. And then you've got the other dial down here, which is really useful because this changes the actual angle of the Vise itself. As you can see here, it's tilting back and forth and it moves nice, and like the quality of this is great. Like the actual things, I expected these to be stiff as hell, but they actually work really good, and you can change the angle of it for anything that you may need to use it for. This is number 1 today because I've needed the Vise for ages. I got myself one printed and now we don't have to worry about it anymore. Moving on is something that I printed for she's gonna kill me for this one. This is requested by her. Actually, I sent it to her first. It's a floor scrubber or like scourer or whatever you want to call it. Basically, you can use this to, like, when you're cleaning the carpet for any stains, especially like I've got 2 kids, they're both young, they spill stuff all the time, juice, like milk, chocolate milk, all whatever you can imagine. This is actually really cool. You just tip your carpet cleaning solution over the mess or whatever it is that you're cleaning up, and then on your knees you get. It's time to scrub, and actually this gets in there nice and deep. It scrubs it out really clean, and it is definitely a tool worth having in your cleaning drawer. But all jokes aside, I actually did show this to the missus and she said, yep, definitely print one of these. So I guess you could take a risk and print one for your missus too. That being said though, this is like a 2-in-1 because I also printed this, which is actually really useful. This little tool allows you to open up any sort of cans with, you know, the metal rings and stuff, nice and easy with no effort whatsoever. You slip this onto the actual ring and then pop it upwards and off you go. Now you may think, well, what use does this have? Well, if your missus does have any nails on or anything like that, or maybe you've got like long nails, or maybe you're just getting a bit older and you lack that finger strength that you used to have. This is definitely a tool that you can pop in your drawer, and there you go, you just had your nails done or something, you can pop this on, open it up, and off you go. So while I may no longer have any uses for these, someone definitely will. What did you guys do? Actually though, if you are new around here, please do click the sub button. It helps out a ton, but that is crazy. I cannot say in words what the hell is that. That's insane. I appreciate it, guys, so much, and like I said, I will do my best to keep making the quality of these videos better and keep posting really cool content. Let's get back to the video. Thank you. All right, so this is really cool, but I feel like I'm gonna regret this because of how many parts this actually has. Like, look at this. I mean, look, it says easy to assemble in the description, but I don't know. I messed up the Vise. We're going to give this a go though. This is a spring car. It has a wind-up mechanism, but all the pieces are 3D printed. No glue, no hardware, no tools, because you 3D print the tool that you actually need. And then apparently, I don't see how, but I really want to find out. I hope I don't regret this. Let's print this off and find out. So when I started building this, I assumed it was going to be really difficult to actually do, but the instructions that I've provided are actually insanely like accurate and easy to follow, and it really is easy to assemble. It just all clicks together nicely. You barely even have to use the spanner or anything like that. It just all tightens up really nice. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I expected, but does it actually work? Well, this thing is crazy. I can't believe how good this thing turned out, man. What the hell? This is such a cool design, and I'm actually really impressed with like how it actually works. So I thought it was going to be a, you know, pull back and release sort of thing, but it's not. You just wind this to tighten the spring like that, and now it's like, that's like fully done, and now it'll fly across whatever. Now I didn't actually have any TPU to print the wheels, unfortunately, but it works great without them. With them, this thing would go absolutely crazy. I don't know, man. I'm so impressed with this whole thing. It's such a fun little toy. Now it's currently 12:30 at night while I'm finishing this video. So my kids haven't played with this yet, but this is going to be an absolute hit. I know it. So I love this. Holy crap to the designer. Well done. Let's move on to the next thing. Moving on, we have this here. What is this? A TV antenna? No, it holds your phone. This here is a phone holder that'll hold any phone because of the way that this spring on the back works. I'm actually really impressed with it as well. You just pop it around your phone, holds it with my case and everything, and boom. You can now attach this to whether you want to put it on a shelf like I'm going to be doing every now and again, or if you're washing the dishes and you want to watch your phone, or you're cooking dinner and you don't want to be looking down at your like the worktop counter all the time, or whatever, wherever you want to put this, you can just attach this on by hooking it on like this, and boom, nice and easy. You can now watch anything at eye level. It's such a cool idea. I love this. However, it has a couple of things you should know about. This here will tighten up so that it stays on your shelf nicely. And then this bit here on the side allows you to loosen or tighten this bit, which is actually a ball joint. So you can have this like dangling around, you can change the angle, you can even fold it up to put it away, whatever you want to do. But once you've got it in the position that you want it in, you can then just tighten this up, and that way it'll stay in whatever angle you want it to hold your phone at. I'm impressed with this. It's something very, very simple, but actually really genius. Assembling it was nice and easy. Printing it was super fast. This design here, though, is what blows me away the most. I never thought of doing something like this. I'm going to take this and put it in like my back pocket and save this for future designs. This is very, very clever. So I'm sure I can make use out of this sort of thing in the future. Phone holder, catch. Uh-oh. Why do I do these transitions, man? What the frick? That was not worth it. Okay, this last one is very simple. This took what, like 20 minutes to print, if that. It's a boomerang. But when I saw this, I just thought to myself, there's no way. There's no way that I can just 3D print a boomerang and it's actually gonna work, right? So let's go outside and test it out, because I have to know. Super easy to print. If you can print things like a boomerang, you could easily do like a frisbee, I suppose. I'm going to 3D print a frisbee tonight, and I'm going to take the kids to the park tomorrow, and I'm going to test them both out. Let's do it. So, in true English fashion, the weather just doesn't permit for this today, unfortunately. Now, I do want to test these out, so keep an eye out for a YouTube short where I'll post that. But that doesn't change the fact that, you know what, these are actually still a really cool idea. You can 3D print all sorts of outdoor stuff. I'll put like over this side somewhere for you guys to see like a full list of outdoor toys and things that are really quick and easy to print that you can take out with the kids. If you don't have anything like laying around, you can just 3D print this sort of stuff at like a moment's notice, like the same day, take like an hour maybe. You can just go out and you can play with this stuff for ages. So to me, these are actually a really, really cool idea. Just having kids myself, like to me, this brings it like really high up in the list because it's something that I can actually do and take out and do with them. I love this idea. I think it's great. And I mean, there's so many more things you can do, not just frisbees and boomerangs. So I don't know. I love it. It's a shame that I couldn't test it out. I promise you I will make a YouTube short for this and I will post it because it's such a cool idea in itself anyway. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do leave a like, sub to the channel if you are new around here. The channel's growing crazy fast. I appreciate it a ton. But otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys.